All right, let's just jump right in. We are talking about a family saga on a truly epic scale. You've got this insane conflict between two brothers, a birthright that's stolen through pure, unadulterated cunning, and a righteous lineage that's being threatened by this creeping, foreign corruption. So yeah, this isn't just some old story. This is the opening arc of a shonen-style battle for destiny.
You know, every great story needs that one thing that just throws everything into chaos. And for this family, that catalyst is Esau's choice to marry Canaanite women. As you're about to see, their foreign customs weren't just a small problem. They were seen as a kind of spiritual poison, seeping right into the heart of the household.
So what's really fascinating here is the focus on these idols. This wasn't just, a cultural misunderstanding. The sources tell us that Isaac and Rebekah were so vexed because they saw Esau's wives actively sacrificing to the Baalim, these local Canaanite gods. To them, these grotesque carvings of wood and stone represented a total, wicked rejection of everything they stood for.
And this is the breaking point. This isn't just a little frustration, this is pure desperation. You can literally feel the weight in Rebekah's words. For her, if Jacob, her favorite son, went down the same path as his brother, well, her entire life, her whole purpose, would just be meaningless. And that fear, that's the spark that's about to light the whole fire.
So get this, Jacob is 63 years old. He's not some kid making a rash decision. He actually remembers the commands from his grandfather Abraham about avoiding foreign wives, and he swears this oath to his mother. By choosing this righteous path, he officially sets himself on a collision course with his own brother.
Okay, so with that threat hanging in the air, Rebekah launches what is basically a high-tension, covert operation. This isn't just a simple little trick. It's a desperate, all-or-nothing gambit to literally seize destiny itself before it falls into the wrong hands.
Just look at the precision here. The second Rebekah overhears Isaac, she doesn't waste a moment. It's a 5-step, perfectly calculated plan, and she executes it with lightning speed. Go get the goats, cook the meal, create the disguise, and send in your agent. I mean, this is some serious strategic thinking under incredible pressure.
But Jacob hesitates. Of course he does. He's terrified of getting caught, of bringing a curse on himself instead of a blessing. But Rebekah, she is just unstoppable. She basically stares down divine retribution itself and says, "Fine, let it fall on me." That one line just shows her fierce, unshakable will to secure her son's future, no matter what it costs her. And this moment right here, this is the climax of the whole heist. Isaac, old and blind, is totally caught between his senses. He hears Jacob's voice, but he feels Esau's hands. Can you just imagine the tension? The goatskins are wrapped tight around Jacob's hands and neck, probably glistening with sweat. And in the end, that physical lie, the feeling of that hair, it wins. The blessing is stolen. So the mission was a success, but the fallout is immediate and it is deadly. The deception doesn't just disappoint Esau, it unleashes this murderous rage that's now going to hunt Jacob for years. The rivalry just turned lethal.
This is so chilling. Esau doesn't scream his threat out loud for everyone to hear. No, he says it in his heart. It's this cold, calculated vow. He's just biding his time, waiting for his father to die, probably gripping the hilt of his heavy sword, the very weapon he plans to use. He has become the antagonist, and his one single purpose is now to kill his brother.
But when Rebekah finds out about the plot and warns Jacob, his first reaction is pure, unfiltered shonen protagonist defiance. Suddenly, he's not the timid deceiver anymore. He's standing his ground, totally ready for a showdown. It's like this flash of the warrior he's meant to become, a real glimpse of his inner strength.
But, defiance can only get you so far. Rebekah convinces him that running is the only real option. So Jacob gets one last blessing from Isaac, this time knowingly, and he's sent on his way. He is now officially a fugitive, crossing that threshold into the great unknown with his brother's vow of vengeance ringing in his ears.
But Jacob's journey gets cut short almost immediately. His first big test isn't in some faraway land, it's right there on the border of Canaan, because Esau doesn't wait around. He sends an assassin.
And who does he send? His own son, Eliphaz, who's only 13 years old. But don't let his age fool you. The texts say he was a valiant warrior, an expert with a bow, trained by Esau himself. The mission is as ruthless as it is personal.
So this is the question Jacob is staring down as he's cornered by his own nephew and 10 of his men. Swords are drawn, there's absolutely nowhere to run. How do you possibly bargain your way out of certain death?
Jacob does the only thing he can possibly do. He begs, he pleads, he offers Eliphaz a deal. Take everything I have, every single piece of silver and gold my parents gave me for this journey. Take my inheritance, take my future. Just please, don't take my life.
And it works. Eliphaz and his men strip Jacob of every single possession, scooping up that pile of scattered silver and gold as their payment. They leave him with nothing but the clothes on his back. He survived, yeah, but he is utterly broken and completely destitute.
And it's right here, at his absolute lowest point, when all worldly hope is just gone, that the story makes this incredible shift from the terrestrial to the celestial. After losing everything on earth, Jacob is about to gain a direct line to heaven.
Just picture this scene. He has nothing. No money, no protection, no family around. He is completely alone in the wilderness, so tired he uses a rock as a pillow. This is rock bottom. And it's from this place of total desolation that the greatest revelation is about to come.
And in his dream, he sees it, this magnificent glowing ladder stretching from the barren earth all the way up into the heavens, just teeming with angels going up and down. Then God himself appears and delivers the covenant, promising him this very land, countless descendants, divine protection wherever he goes, and a guaranteed return. This vision completely reframes his entire struggle. He isn't just a fugitive anymore. He's the chosen vessel of a divine destiny. This is his spiritual power-up.
Jacob wakes up, and he's not relieved. He is terrified. He's filled with this profound, trembling sense of awe. He realizes that this random, desolate spot where he lay completely defeated is actually a nexus point, a direct gate between heaven and earth. So the real question isn't just about what's next for him, but what does it mean when your absolute lowest point becomes the very foundation of the house of God?